On the news tonight, Muslim faithful in Akure commemorate Eid al-Maulud amidst enthusiasm and call to strengthen unity, peaceful coexistence. Ondo government pledges stronger support against drug abuse. Good evening, and it's nice to have you join us on the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. I am Toyin Batire. Now the news. Muslim faithful in Akure joined millions around the world to commemorate Eid al-Maulud, marking the birth of Prophet Muhammad, with a call for them to uphold his teachings of peace, love, unity, and peaceful coexistence. Olajumoke Oladimeji reports.
The Muslim faithful, in an atmosphere of joy and enthusiasm, moved around Akure metropolis in commemoration of the day as they reflected on the significance of the occasion to deepen their understanding of the Prophet's teachings on unity, love, and peaceful coexistence.
It's not just about the merriment, it's to signify the exemplary leadership of the Holy Prophet, because he was a good leader who Allah sent to humankind.
Clerics emphasized the need for Muslims to uphold Prophet Muhammad's teachings by promoting peace, kindness, honesty, and love for one another. They also called on the faithful to remain committed to the teachings of Islam and use the occasion for spiritual reflection of moral renewal.
So it teaches us to be together, not to disrespect one another, whether you are rich or poor.
We are remembering the Holy Prophet for good today because he has been a good leader. So this is what we are teaching everyone who is in leadership position, to emulate the good character of the Holy Prophet Muhammad.
The commemoration created an avenue for the Muslim faithful to reflect on the teachings of Prophet Muhammad with a renewed commitment to peace, unity, love, and peaceful coexistence in the society. In Akure, Olajumoke Oladimeji, Nta News.
President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Muslims on this year's Eid al-Maulud celebration, charging them to imbibe the good teachings of Prophet Muhammad. In a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, said that beyond celebrating the birthday of the Holy Prophet, the faithful should use the occasion for introspection, prayer, and learning from the Prophet. Exceptional virtues, the President urged religious leaders to use the period to pray for the country and to admonish their followers to translate the lessons from Prophet Muhammad's life in their commitment to the country. President Tinubu also urged those celebrating the Maulud festival to extend a hand of fellowship to the needy and vulnerable in the spirit of the season, as he called for prayers against the insecurity and other afflictions bedeviling some parts of the country. Also, still talking about Eid al-Maulud, the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has urged all Muslim faithful to emulate the noble virtues of Prophet Muhammad and continue to promote peace in their homes, communities, and nation. The advice was contained in a message to the Muslim community on the commemoration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad. The First Lady prays the celebration strengthens the bonds of unity and bring renewed hope, peace, and blessings to all Nigerians. You are still watching the news. We'll go on a break. It returns shortly.
Third quarter is here. NTA Television College Refilled JOS invites media practitioners and non-media practitioners to be part of our short proficiency courses starting from 13th July to 25th September 2026. The college offers hands-on experience on practical training from certified professionals in the broadcast field. The courses will commence as follows: online reporting, digital studio architecture and integration, intermediate camera operation, motion graphics design, parliamentary reporting, and judicial reporting. For registration details, course schedules, and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call the following numbers: 0803-383-4343 or 0806-980-9807. NTA TV College Refilled JOS, your gateway to media excellence.
Thanks for staying tuned. You can also watch the news on these social media handles: Facebook at Nta Akure, YouTube at Nta Akure. Ondo State government has pledged stronger support for the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) in the fight against drug abuse, describing the menace as a major threat to security and public safety. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa made the commitment while receiving the newly deployed NDLEA commander in Ondo State, Folayemi Adeyemo, who paid him a courtesy visit in Akure alongside other agencies and individuals. Ayomide Olowoyo report.
The new NDLEA commander in Ondo State, Folayemi Adeyemo, described drug abuse and trafficking as threat to youth and communities, pledging stronger enforcement, sensitization, and collaboration with stakeholders. He appealed for logistic support to intensify mobilization across the state, especially to prevent children from experimenting with drugs.
To combat the drug use, addiction, legal sales, and distribution of a substance abuse in our tertiary institutions, the agency will appreciate if His Excellency can make drug integrity test compulsory in all the state and tertiary institutions in Ondo State, just like we have in other states of the Federation.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa said drug abuse could fuel criminality and assured the NDLEA of government support, commending its alternative development program, which encourages cannabis growers to embrace legitimate farming.
I want to assure you, we have been supporting your predecessors. We look for a way within our limited resources to give you the necessary support that will make you to perform very well. And the initiative, to change the minds of people, not to think that it's only through growing of marijuana that they can make a living.
Also at the governor's office, the Ondo State Controller of the Federal Fire Service in Ondo State, Moses Oyedepo, sought additional operational vehicles to boost rapid response as Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa urged the service and residents to work together to prevent fire outbreaks.
Today, with my men, to pledge our unflinching support and commitment to the security and safety program of the government, to do our part in ensuring that Ondo State remains habitable and a safe hub for Ondo State people and prospective investors.
On our part, we'll also be supporting every federal agencies here in Ondo State. Whatever support that is needed by all of these federal agencies, we are ready to do that. We'll continue to educate our people that the firemen are not the cause of the fire incidents. They are coming to help you.
The Alara of Ilaramokin, Oba Abiodun Aderemi Adefeyinti, also led members of the Alara in council and community leaders on a courtesy visit to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, while the president of the Boys Brigade, Prince Ayo Alasi, led members of the organization on a similar visit, with the governor pledging support for its youth discipline drive. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
Now, energy drinks have become increasingly popular, especially among young people who rely on them to stay alert and overcome fatigue. However, while they may provide a temporary energy boost, health experts warn that excessive consumption could have serious health implications. Adebayo Jegede reports.
Research shows that many turn to energy drinks, which often contain high levels of caffeine and sugar for increased alertness and reduced fatigue. However, residents of Akure remain divided on whether the benefits justify the health concerns, with some pointing to economic gains while others cite long-term wellness impact.
It boosts my immune system actually. So even though I've not even eaten breakfast, sometimes I take Climax and sometimes I take Power Horse, even if I have nothing to eat first, to just boost, it will boost my immune system for the day ahead.
Some people, they talk about it that it's not good for health. So that is the reason why I stay away from it.
Once I just glance through I go through the content and I discover that it has caffeine. I always ignore it because I don't want anything that will be harmful to my health.
When I was young, I normally take it. But when I discovered that it has an effect, So I stopped taking it. Whenever I take it, I will not sleep. So when someone doesn't sleep, it will affect someone's brain. So that was why I stopped it.
Health experts say excessive caffeine intake may cause increased heart rate, high blood pressure, anxiety, restlessness, and sleep problems. They said the high sugar content is another concern, as frequent consumption may contribute to weight gain, dental problems, and other long-term health risks.
After drinking it gives immediate energy, but after that it affects the body because energy drinks contain caffeine, which is not good for pregnant women, children. Too much of energy drinks is not good, especially for pregnant women. They should not take it at all.
Experts therefore advise consumers to take energy drinks in moderation, pay attention to product labels, and avoid using them as a substitute for adequate sleep, good nutrition, and proper hydration. In Akure, Adebayo Jagede, NTA News.
Federal government to unveil power sector scorecards as Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation strengthens procurement capacity. Let's join Oluwanifemi Suleiman on Business News.
The federal government says it is set to introduce performance scorecard for operators across Nigeria's electricity value chain, with underperforming distribution and generation companies to face sanctions, while high-performing operators will be rewarded. The Minister of Power, Joseph Olasukomi-Tegbe, disclosed this at a forum as he noted that the framework will reward excellence and penalize underperformance, thereby restoring discipline and improving service delivery in the sector. In another news, the Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation (NDIC) has strengthened its procurement capacity as part of efforts to enhance efficiency, transparency, and accountability in the discharge of its mandate amid ongoing reforms in the banking sector. The Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of NDIC, Oludare Thompson, stated this at an event as he said procurement is integral to the corporation's operations, noting that NDIC required an efficient procurement system to effectively deliver on its responsibility of deposit guarantee, resolution and liquidation of failed financial institutions, as well as prudential regulation and supervision of banks. And that is all on Business News in Akure. Oluwanifemi Suleiman, NTA News.
About 15,000 young athletes to storm Lagos for National Intermediate Games Eko 2026. Olumide Eguntola brings more